Top of the top. What's up? What's up? We back on a Friday. 4th of July Friday. This week was so quick, I don't even know where it went at. What's up, y'all? We back. All I know is, man, my YouTube timeline be looking like straight trash. I don't know about y'all. I don't know how YouTube turned to TikTok that quick. What's up, y'all? We back. We back. Yeah, it's going down today. Friday. Y'all know how we do on Friday. Appreciate everybody that been supporting the channel, everybody that been supporting the content, everybody that sends cash apps, super chats, everybody that show love on my birthday, stuff like that. Today we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna do my work. That's right. Ain't no days off. Anyway, this ain't work. This is nothing. So, top of the top, we up, we live. Everything is organic. Live documentaries. Hopefully everybody feeling good with all this dark stuff going on, man. We up. What's up? All right, we're back. Shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Intro. What's up, Danny girl? Thank you, Danny girl. What's up, Sandra D? What's up, Fatima Shirley? What's up? What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's going on, Brown? All right. We about to get into it. I'm going to holler at y'all throughout the show. Just make sure y'all, members, make sure you tap in later, man. I'll be there. Yeah, we're gonna get back into the fun and games, too. Yeah. You know how we play that game, pick one, right? Yeah, we're going to play that. And, yeah, laughing and joking. What's up? Good morning, new mom. Good morning, Miss Bryant. All right. I just be checking to see who's still human, man. I'm telling you, everybody's a robot now, y'all. Everybody is crazy, man. Well, we are up. What's up, Miss O'Lara? What's up? What's up, everybody? All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Well, everybody's mad at Cassie. I ain't gonna say everybody, but there's people mad at Cassie. It's funny because it was like a little campaign on Cassie. Next thing you know, I see Cassie got a lawsuit. Wow. But it's nothing new in none of this, y'all, because we spoke about it already. When I said that this man was using her as a weapon to spread STDs. That's why I keep telling. This whole thing is nothing but nasty, embarrassing, perverted, the face of disease. Those people are the face of the disease. They got the most everything. Pick one. That's why I say people were laughing and joking. What's so funny? See, when Cameron interviewed the Punisher, in my mind, the Punisher, he got something too. All of them do. You forgot when Pinky and all them porn stars had to lead the industry. What people don't remember is the original industry had to shut down the porn industry because all of them had what? Diseases. Same thing in his music game. A lot of them, all of them got the same thing. You know for a fact. Usher. You know for a fact. R. Kelly. Now this man right here, because I don't know why they was having sex with no condom. I don't know. I guess what they believe in, condoms are not permitted. Because what we kept joking on, we, out of all these stories, have never heard about condoms. All of them got diseases, y'all. I'm also not going to forget when the man said he contacted HIV at a freak-off in 2022. So that's what he's saying. He's in a lawsuit. That's why I say there's so much dirt in them lawsuits. But you think I don't think they got all type of diseases? You think I'll be surprised if somebody said they all had HIV? No. Then I also know they rich with money. They could have been living like Magic Johnson for a long time. When we see these celebrities, weight be up and down. They be looking different. Anyway, man. Let's go. Shout out to everybody. What's up, man? Let's go. All right. So, being that everybody's crisscross, everybody's what? Ass backwards. So that's what we're going to look at today. We're just going to look at things from the front and the back. Ass backwards. Backwards land. So this, when you can comprehend that, we're in a time where a lot of stuff ain't going to make no sense, but you got to have common sense to figure it out. All right? We in the land of ass backwards now. Remember that? I broke all this down to you. They were telling us, Generation X, a whole generation, when they finish, they're going to be ass backwards. And they did not lie. All right? Also said it was one place that would be that's the most flipped out. Where's Diddy from? New York. What are those two jerseys? New York. Ass backwards. Huh? Totally what? Crossed out. Also means what? Out of here. Gone. Ghost. Finish. Nobody. That's why the back is turned. Face looking that way. Huh? That also means your future's behind you, not in front of you. You're out of here. That's what that means. All right? Ass backwards. Your future is behind you and nothing is in front of you, but failure, nothingness. See, that's why they're looking that way at nothing. Ass backwards. Let's go. All right? So, what we're going to talk about today? Well, some people mentality is, Cassie, see, you're lying ass. There's some people like, which I said before, is Cassie is she's not innocent either. But I also broke down that she might have been innocent in the beginning. She might have started out innocent, but he turned into a monster, an animal. So being he turned into a monster, an animal, at that point, she's not innocent. It's very simple. If I go to your church and I act like I'm going to church for 6 months straight, 7 months, it don't matter. But somehow I become cool with one of them young members in the church. And then somehow I get him to start smoking weed. And then somehow I get him to start holding my gun. Guess what I just did to that boy, that person? Guess what I just did to them? After that, they not innocent no more. If they shot somebody, if I say shoot him and he did it, they not innocent no more. What's wrong with you? If I tell you to punch somebody in the face and you do that, you ain't innocent no more. You got blood on your fingers. You done punch somebody in the mouth. Why? You didn't. I mean, that's just how it go. Whether you're forced, however you get down with the dirt. Once you in with the dirt, you in with the dirt. That's how it works. But she was innocent in the beginning. She probably was a nice woman. But family, you cannot be with somebody for 11 years and not be dirty. But what I said also in this whole thing is what? Nobody is a hero. Told you. So I basically been telling you, Cassie is not no hero. Because you cannot be a hero when all right, you just can't. Because we're also going to look at the model that's suing Cassie is another model that is saying that Cassie will order up on her own. But use your brain. It's common sense. If Diddy was with other women, baby mother, this woman, that woman, leaving Cassie ass, common sense, I can see. Those are probably the days she order up her own model. Get it? It's common sense. Plus, I know how it go. They get super high, and they like real live porn. They don't watch videos. So it's a man that said Cassie had him whacking off so much, he had scars, and he's embarrassed, and he's ashamed of himself because she treated him like a dog. All right? You can't make this up. So, it's 4th of July. We're going to stay positive. But this freaky, diddy, nasty news, guess what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do around here? Around here, everything going to get flipped. That's right. Whatever they talk about, I'm going to talk about it too. I'm going to do it in my way. Then whatever I'm going to talk about ain't never going to be on the cover, ain't never going to be in the title. That's right. But today, hey, they want to keep talking about this Diddy stuff, meaning they want to make everybody depressed. We're going to have some laughs, 4th of July, because I'm going to keep showing you. Only certain people are indulging in this. I'm just going to show you how the rest of America be having a ball laughing at all this shit. That's right. What's up, Amina? What's up, everybody? What's up, B? Lavish. All right, let's go. I'll get into what I said already, but I said it already. So my opinion is already in stone. All right? So this is what we're talking about today. People feel like Cassie didn't deserve that payout. Some people feel like Cassie should be right with Diddy. And also, to be fair, we're going to look at people supporting Cassie, saying, good job, Cassie, don't worry about it. We're also going to take a look at what this male stripper talking about with this lawsuit. And we also got to take a look at Wendy Williams today. Yep. We up. Hopefully everybody good. So, this has drug on for so long, but let's go. We just going to look at what the people saying. Public opinion. All right? So, they was together 11 years. All right, we know that part. So, you also should notice something. She got to pay out. She getting support. But what about all the other women that got abused? I'm going to keep telling you. You will notice it is nobody the same color as Diddy getting no money. Nobody the same color Diddy got on that stand at all. That's right. Because this is my point when I get to show you. According to the books, certain people, get it, will never get a $30 million payout. That's insanity. That's not never going to happen. Get it? Also, Diddy's face is the face of stay away from them. This was a campaign. And I'm going to show you. It ain't over yet. When I keep saying from the top to the bottom, people going to jail for this every day as we speak. The funny part is, people going to jail every day facing way more time than Diddy. Yes, they are. So anyway, he is the poster child for some of the biggest laws passed in this country. Just so happened, it is so many people going to jail for it right now. But another secret is, people in this country have been getting jacked up, snatched up for the past couple years, meaning since we've been in the house, that's why a lot of people don't know what's going on. Thank you, Mark. Since we've been in the house 4 years ago, so many people have been snatched up. Today, you're going to look at it. That's why a lot of y'all don't know what's going on. You're going to see today. All right? Diddy represents a nation of sexual deviants that can't keep their meat in their pants, that can't keep their hands on people. See them? Touchy. That's just who they are. Hands got to always touch something. I told you. Some hands are used for building, constructive. Some people's hands always be used for dirt and freakiness. That's what it is, y'all. The mark of the beast is in the hand. You're going to see it. Always doing dirt, always doing something freaky. 24/7. That's how it works. So let's go. Because you know what his hands do. His hands going to grope, and his hands going to hit. You know that already, because he's a goat. Can you see this Negro face? Can you see he's a damn goat? Can you not see it? All right, then. Sexual deviant. Let's go. I can't imagine why the charges didn't stick to p.diddy. He must be a slippery one who's hard to hold on to. All right? Public opinion. I also said somehow he always get out of everything. That's why I say one thing I learned, don't count him out. But that's why he's called a diddler, because you don't know what's next with him. All right? So how the hell was he in the industry for over 30 years and he don't got no other victims? Even though we all heard about his abusive ways, nobody of their skin color went against him. Huh? We also going to take a look at making the band Daddy Kane, Aubrey O'Day, right? Remember the one from Making the Band? The one I told you, the one we looked at, Clout Chaser, the one with the blonde hair. Yeah, the one with the tracks in the wigs. Well, she sided with Cassie. But guess what? Today, she's going to be revealed. Remember when I said, I think that girl Aubrey and Diddy was messing around, and they just been he kept it low key. Come on now. We're going to look at it again today. And I got the proof. All right, so let's go. So now y'all getting it, right? Free Diddy. It's a nation of Diddies. It's a people like Diddy. But keep that in mind. That's where we're going with this today. We looking at mentality. We looking at behavior. And then I'm going to show you the result of this behavior. For anybody that think like that, it's on you. I'm just going to show you. Hey, pick a side. All right, let's go. I can't imagine why those charges didn't stick to P. Diddy. He must be a slippery one who's hard to hold on to. Yep. Didn't I tell you a little bit of Diddy and everybody? Here's the proof right here. See? Family, do you think I would spend money on baby oil to put it on myself just to take a picture? Why nobody never told this Negro ain't no such thing as going viral, bro? All right? That's it. It's called making an ass of yourself. The baby oil king. Yeah, every time I see this, I be laughing. But I get bored, I just look at a lot of memes and be laughing at all they ass. The baby oil king. I was tripping off this yesterday. I cannot believe what we saw, y'all. Recap. A freako is not a Rico. Salute to the Nation of Islam. What's up, 718 Dab? That's right. We up on the 4th. Independence Day, me and you free. Then you're going to see everybody was tricked to hate on the 4th of July because everybody was tricked to hate on independence. The people that hate on independence, guess what they are? SLAVES. That's right. If you free, hey, today's your day. But then again, a lot of y'all don't even comprehend that you've been free since 2020. That's why you might have got put in that house. I'll throw a clue at you for your smart people. 1619 to 2019. All right, we're going to leave it at that. Now, a freako is not a Rico. That's the slogan for these people, y'all. That's their slogan. All right, so that is the slogan for the Diddy supporters. That's it. I told you, I ain't on no side. I've been told y'all that. Because, now you see how the case played out? It's designed to play out to make everybody look stupid, make everybody look like a hypocrite, because that's how it's going to always be. It's 3 things that put everybody in depression. I've been thinking about this. It's 3 major things. C-19, put in the house. The elections. People are still in a depression from an election. Family, I'm with y'all, all right? But I know a lot of y'all was hurt after that day. Somehow everybody just went darker. Everybody just lost energy. It was something about that election. I think people put so much energy into that, and their feelings got crushed. They just never recouped. Then after you got over the election, the next you know, diddytrial. See? All this depressive stuff. It's a reason for that. Because it's the end of an era, the end of a world. And those who can't get it, you're going to be very depressed. You're going to suffer. Because I keep telling you, this was a revelation of a lot of dirt being done. Hey, in a Biggie Smalls situation, when they say Biggie Smalls got smoked in LA, who did they say was the last man standing outside? Did they say something about a man was down with something? They said it was a man with a bow tie, right? Then they say something about when Biggie got smoked, it was a man with a something like that. Anyway, you see this man with a bow tie? A freako is not a Rico on national TV. That's right, because that's the narrative of the day. Don't forget that. All right? That's the slogan for the Diddy supporters. Let's go. A freako is not a Rico. Well, now you know what this means. He might be a freak, Your Honor, but it's okay. Here's the proof. Nobody, I seen 100 people doing lives. I seen everybody talking about Diddy trial, but nobody still didn't break down to me these hills. Yo, bro, why you didn't give me the breakdown on these hills? Sis, why you didn't tell me about these damn hills yet? Y'all know everything. Please tell me who's wearing these hills. I'm dead serious. Who the hell's wearing it? They went in this man's house, found so many hills. That man don't live with that. No woman live with that man. And no woman keeps her shoes at another man's house. What the hell was they doing in that house? A freako is not a Rico. Okay, we get it. He's not in trouble. It was consensual. Here's the proof. And you also will see dummies. I'm talking about the ones who don't get it. Those are different shoe sizes too. Yes, they are. Bingo. A freako is not a Rico. The word is, the world admitted, the world knows Diddy's a freak. And everybody that say free Diddy, you a freak. Because the truth is, all y'all freaks, this was this man's sexuality on trial and everybody else who get down like him. All right? But I told you a couple episodes ago, what did I say? What did I say? I said you call me a nigga any day. Just don't call me no freak. Did I not tell you that? Call me a lot of stuff. Don't call me no freak. All right? If somebody pull up in the car right now and say, effing nigger, man, I'm going to laugh at his ass. If somebody pull up on me and say, you effing freak, I'm going to throw a bottle. I'm going to say, what? Fuck you. Ain't no damn freak. No, you got that word. You accepted it. You embraced it. Freak is less than human. You didn't get it. Freak is a weirdo. Freak is worse than a dog, an animal. An animal ain't no freak. Y'all got dogs right now. Ain't your dog cute? Is your dog a freak? No. Is your cat a freak? No. A freak is worse than an animal, dummy. But you kept embracing that word freak. Every word put on you, you embraced it and loved it. Freak is the worst word ever put on you. But a freako is not a Rico. So that means you're innocent, but you're still a freak. Haha, that's what that means. A freako is not, oh, right then. Let's go. Here's what they think about Diddy. All right? So I'm going to keep telling you, no matter how many videos they make about Diddy, man, YouTube is so small, it's pictures getting 500,000 likes. Get it? No. I told you, this war is being fought on the underground, not on YouTube. YouTube is commercial now. All right? Then what they think about Diddy and everybody else. Ain't nothing stopped. They still ragging everybody because they say that's y'all king. That's y'all fucking music, right? That's what y'all support. That's what y'all into. But we got more jokes for all y'all ass. That's what they said, y'all. Let's go. Because he said it on TV. Since he said it, a freako is not a Rico, the baby all king. Bingo, let's go. All right? Diddy fresh out the baby all shop. I mean, the iPhone shop. I mean, damn. All right? That's it. Everybody know what the baby all for, except for rap fans. Yo, y'all, I be laughing at how these people be acting, gotta keep acting like they don't know what's up. They try to come out over these people, man. We've been talking about this shit over a year. People are still trying to act like it's so many details in the Diddy trial. No, the Diddy trial is over. It's dead. It was never nothing in it. All the details before that. I still didn't get nobody to break down to me what the hell was the power drill he was using. Hey, why none of y'all talk about the other stuff? I want to know. I want to learn. I'll watch if you talking about some other shit. Y'all keep trying to break down the Diddy trial. A trial that ain't about shit. You keep talking about cartoon characters, scribble scrabble. All right, that's about it. Because if you wasn't in that courtroom, you ain't got nothing to talk about. And what was in that courtroom was 10 years, 15 years old. No. What the hell was that baby all for? No, F that. Who the hell was wearing these pumps? Meek Mill. I think that's his. I think here's the black ones to the right. That's Meek Mills. Man, he had special, man. One Meek Mills, one Ray J. Man, I think that fool had shit classified when you come to the crib. You ain't gonna play with me. Nope. I think he had people special baby all in treatment, special dildo. Nah, man, I don't want to. No, Diddy, I don't want no, man. You use that on everybody. He knew everybody was funny and finicky. So everybody had their own dildo, man. So when we come back to the crib, well, you come back 6 months, 4 months, 3 months, a year later, he got your specific dildo in it, right, for you and your heels. Here you go. That's Diddy, man. It's right there. How I know that? The woman told me she was at the freak off and she saw a rapper walking in heels with earrings. I don't know why y'all won't watch the Tubi special. I don't know why y'all still watching janky-ass content creators, because some of y'all don't get it. The woman in heels at a freak off, and he was high, and he had earrings that come down to his shoulders. Facts. Only thing is, we don't know who it was. I think some of y'all watching them right now. All downloaded in your phone, all that. Yes, y'all. That's why I say I get it clear. I'm not a dummy. All the truth already came out already. No. All right? Because a freako is not a Rico. Meaning, no men admitted the abuse. But now, it's more models coming up, and they admitting to the abuse. He might also make the male models wear them too. Yeah. We also gonna look at his chef. Diddy chef says she's scared. Yeah, let's go. All right. The baby old king. Let's go. All right, fresh out the store with it. All right, let's go. Because this is what they into, right? Remember, a freako is not a Rico. Ain't no crime for being freaky, Your Honor. It's a nation of them, y'all. They got their own nation now. That's right. It's a nation of their ass. That's right. A nation without weapons. They just got one weapon. That's it. That's right. Cassie, Diddy sued. Male escort claims she gave him S to the T to the D. S, S, T, T, to the D. All right? Yeah, that's right there. Family. That's all of them. What else is new? I remember a while ago, somebody did a video and showed pictures of all of their bumps on their lips. All of them got herpes. All of them. I'm talking about all Hollywood celebrities. They were showing all races. All they had was pictures of their bump, bop, all them shit. Damn near all of them got, that's why I be telling y'all, man. Damn near all of them got shit on their face, lips. That's why they wear hella makeup. That's why they take strategic pictures. Family, they are so nasty. You don't understand. They got all that money, the best of everything. But on the inside, they are dirty. They are real demons. Demons hold diseases. Demons spread diseases. That's right. Spreading diseases is the devil's job. That's the devil's work. Spreading diseases. That's why you always kept hearing what? Who is the most community? They always say got the most diseases. What community is the health clinic in? The free clinic? Do y'all remember? It's like every disease was a fad. I remember when I was growing up, they used to talk about crabs. Glad I never had no crabs. They used to talk about it was burning, peeing out razor blades. Told you that's from a certain era, man. They used to talk about after that people getting chlamydia, all this stuff. But I've been scared of HIV, so I was real young. Cause my uncle was a dope head. He used to shoot dope. He died when I was young. So I was always scared of HIV. I was scared of that stuff, y'all. I always wore condoms. Sorry, even to this day. Sorry. If I don't know you like that, that's not going down. I don't know about y'all. That's what I'm scared of. All right? Stuff like that I was scared of. I ain't scared of guns, but I'm scared of that stuff. Yes, I am. I ain't scared of a lot, but I'm scared of that. I don't want to die like a rotten potato. I ain't trying to go out like that. I don't want to live and I'm just messed up and things don't work out. And no. You talking about living lives. Let's go. Let's go. No, I said he was using her for a weapon. That's right. That's also part of the blackmail, in my opinion, because I don't care if you're a straight man. You mess around, got a wife, and you mess around, catch STD. Now Diddy owns your ass after that. You want us. That's right. And you don't want your wife to know where you got it from now, do you? I tell you, I also think he was extorting people. I think, I'm going to go back to everything I said from the beginning, because there's a lot in this. I also think he had a job to do, but he went too far. I believe his job was to watch over people in the industry. I believe, hey, in this game they played, he might have had to haze some people. He might have had to check some people, put some people in a position. All right? But I feel like he was probably going too far with certain things. And I feel like this. I feel like he was extorting people. He was not in court for extortion. Meaning, I know damn well Diddy was in a position to walk up on anybody and say, look, this is what I want, and they going to give it to him. Especially if they on that tape. All right? You don't want this tape to come out, do you? I need 100,000. See that? Easy. Easy money for him. 250 cameras. Each camera, I get 100,000 off each camera just for extorting people. Huh? Each camera, man, I got 10 plus celebrities on each camera I can extort. Easy. Easy. But meanwhile, he wasn't supposed to even do that. See? He ain't supposed to even be doing all that. But meanwhile, extortion. Your whole career, you know what time it is. I'm the one with your tapes, fool. You gonna give me some bread, or your wife gonna get this tape, regardless. And I got one of y'all getting plowed. I got one of y'all dressed up, knocked out. You ain't do nothing, but you're knocked out, dressed up. Got that picture on you, bro. What you gonna do? I need that 100,000. So that's why I say I look at him as doing that.
That's what I look at him as, my opinion. Extortionist. All right? Why? Because he had the firearms. He had the firearms. When I see firearms, extortion in my mind. That's what I think. Right? Dealing with them gangster rappers, huh? They acting like they tough, y'all. No, Jimmy, you gonna put those heels on, Jimmy. Take this picture. I got you, bro. Take the picture. I got you, man. I got a deal for you. You're gonna be all right. Fuck around, be a picture of fatjoe. That's it. Hey, look at that. What's that one of them cheap ass dress up edible outfits? What the hell is that? For see, some of y'all don't know the streets. They kicked up in Diddy crib like he was Pablo Escobar, and each one of them hills was a brick of cocaine. They went up in his house and took so many shoes. Man, bro, this man was the plug of freaky. He had everything you need. All right? Fucking with him, the whole Hollywood, the whole Miami, go to his house. I'm starting to think he was the plug on everything. Every celebrity in his neighborhood come to his house. Hey, Diddy, man, can we buy some of those dildos off you? I think that's what he was doing. I think he was selling them too. I'm sorry. All right? I also think, know what else I think too, y'all? Know what else I think? I'm not playing with you. That fool might have been selling that too. He might have been selling that too. Get it? You get it? Because his friends might got some people they want to what? Knock their ass out. Get it? See, I look at shit different. He could have had soldiers running around with all that. See? We already know French dirty. We know what French was doing. French was his right-hand man, his henchman. French was, you saw French with your own eyes putting sushi on that girl, and you know French was in that house with Meek Mill and Lil Durk got dealt with. That's right, blood on sheets. So I'm looking at it like this. This fool had an army. He might have had a gang of people that Young Miami got duffels at the crib. You feel me? I'm not playing with you. Usher got a couple at the crib. All his peoples got that at the crib. Yo, I need some of that. Because they knocking people out. Plus, I also know this. Rich people don't want you to know where they live at. Rich people don't want you to be in their house and be able to come back. Rich people don't want you to be able to sue. We're going to talk about it today. I learned all that on Law & Order. That's right. It's the truth. They don't want you to know certain things, man. Especially if you get violated, you want to come back and sue, they'll knock your ass out, put you in a cab, goodbye. Well, she was just tired. That's how they do it. Put you in a cab, you out of here. You don't remember shit. Yup. So far as we know, he was selling that. He was slinging it, all that. That's how I'm looking at it. Meaning, man, family. We looking at Diddy. Far as we know, we don't know who he could have had. Now, man, he could have had a gang. See, we looking at it one way. Meanwhile, look at it like that's for the gang. Get it? Everybody down with him, for real. All of them got some of that at the crib. Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? Drewski. Let me get a couple of them bottles, man. See? All right, then. This might be the biggest Hollywood secret we not even comprehending. All right? Yeah, let's go. Because everybody know that it was something in it. All right, I'm not going to say it again. But what they doing ain't nothing in this. This just them being freaky. Then I taste a little bit of Diddy and everybody because a freako is not a Rico. Now let me show you the proof. Is it a coincidence they're the same complexion? Is it a coincidence? No, it's not. Let's go. Clayton Howard, one of the male escorts. Prosecutors say Diddy hired is dragging Diddy and Cassie to court. And he says Cassie gave him a sexually transmitted disease and got an abortion after he got her pregnant. Wow. You talking about nasty, 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 boy. Y'all hear this? I'm telling you, that's the part y'all not getting. A lot of time when Diddy was leaving her ass, I think that's when she was having one-on-ones. Let's go. Now, this man's name is Howard, his last name, whatever. Clayton Howard. Howard, who says he went by the name of Dave when he was hired for freakoffs with Diddy and Cassie, makes the salacious claims in a new lawsuit obtained by TMZ. Man, there's so many lawsuits. I think they're trying to get them that money back from Cassie, y'all. Yup. So look, Howard is one of 7 male escorts. Federal prosecutors in Diddy's criminal case say were transported across state lines for the purpose of prostitution. Rewind, let's bring it back. What did I say, y'all? How many times did I say the same thing? I said, if anything, he trafficked the men. I said it's what he did to the men. I'm not stupid. I know the game. It throws everybody off because it's men. But if he had 7 women that he flew from to get money, you get what I'm saying? If I'm from New York and I'm in Atlanta and I bring down 7, I call them 7 women in New York right now. Yo, come to Atlanta right now. There's some money out here. Look, I'm gonna pay for y'all flight. Come on. That's it right there, y'all. That's all it is. Because I'm calling a woman up for sexual purposes to come where I'm at to get this money. I'm the one orchestrating it. I didn't drive them, but I flew their ass down, meaning they wouldn't have got here wasn't for me. And they going to get this money, and I'm going to get my cut because I don't want to put them on to the money. That's how I go. But since it's men, it throws everybody off. But see, this one I knew a lot of y'all was naive. All right? Okay, I know about woman strippers. Woman strippers, they take all money. It don't matter. If a female is straight with kids, it don't matter. Her job is a stripper. So if somebody of the same sex want to pay, that's her job. Hey, if she's a female and she's straight, if a trans want a dance, that's their job. But y'all won't get it's the same thing for male strippers. Same thing. All right? Men strippers do 3 things, man. They service 3 different things, man. They do everything, actually, because the male strippers, all right? For one, this I say, y'all idiots. I'm talking about the people that believe that dump. What? You know, they wasn't just hiring no male models so he could do the screwing. No, male models get screwed. That's right. They get screwed too. They get screwed. They put stuff in their mouth. That's their job. All right? That is their job, to bust it open as well. What is wrong with y'all? Trying to make it like the mob. No, they don't just, nobody pays that much money for nobody does that. What's wrong with y'all? Only a person that don't get none will actually think somebody would pay that much for somebody to know. No, man, I don't believe y'all people, man. No. As far as we know, Cassie was putting on strap-on screwing that man. All right? Because the male model got to do whatever. That's their job. Get dragged, put a dog collar around them, doodle on their head, whatever. That's their job. That's their job. All right? Understand that part. You heard about semen getting rubbed on nipples and y'all celebrating. No, a freako is not a rico. So what? He's not guilty, no crime, but he's innocent of being a nasty, freaky pervert that is praised and saluted by some freaky ass, nasty people. Because the scary thing about this whole thing is this, y'all. The stuff I really see is scary. I ain't going to say too much, but this whole thing is scary. For my people that's smart, if you get what I'm really saying, this whole thing is scary if you just watch it play out. Because it looks to me like a certain behavior has just now been sanctioned. So it looked like to me. I'm going to leave it at that. But everybody else does not feel that way. Everybody else is not going for it. All right? That's it. Let's go. So, they dance, bust it open, get busted in their face, they get bent over, they do whatever. All right? They are used for live sex shows by celebrities. If Cassie got a homeboy that's feminine and she want to help him get some, that's what's gonna happen. If they got a friend that's trans, they might just want to watch them get bent over by a trans. That's how it's gonna be. That's their job. All right? And know this man was doing it for what? Over 20 years. Freaky. Because I keep telling you, when you've been freaking for so long and now you in your 50s, ooh-wee, you's a certified freak now. That's right. But the problem is you can't move around like that. The problem is, your appetite done got way bigger. Yeah, that's the plan. All right? I don't mean no disrespect, keep showing that, but that's Diddy life. That's all they life, right? Because this is what they was into. All right, let's go. Well, because the male models, 7 of them are suing One come out, he got STDs, man. I said this fool was using her for a weapon. That's why I say people are dumb. They said and told you about peeing in mouth. They say Cassie has sores in mouth. What I say, y'all? That woman got that stuff. She got something. Once they said it was in her mouth, common sense. Common sense, y'all. No, he would use her for a damn weapon, extorting your ass. Huh? Sicking on people. He on it like this. If I got it, you got it. The devil. All right? That's right. And that's the devil's bride. That's what it is. Let's go. Because my point is this. I ain't stupid. I know it's real, a lot of women that got abused by Diddy for real. And they ain't going to get nothing. I know that. I ain't stupid. Family, what we dumb? I'm just being real. If this man been around since 91, done been around so many women, he's only in trouble for the woman he was with before Young Miami. Just one. Or meaning that's the only story we got of a major abuse, getting dragged and knocked upside the head. Or was it just a better look? Was it the better look? Which one was it, y'all? All right? I'm saying it for a reason. We going somewhere with it. Because only thing I'm not feeling is I'm not a fan of that picking and choosing shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and this picking and choosing is what make people start making up stuff and running with stuff. But the facts is the facts. All that damn Astroglide was for men. Because he always had what? Men models. Simple. It's in the lawsuit, y'all. Let's go. He claims he was hired for freakoffs with Diddy and Cassie starting in 2009. And he says for more than 5 years, they trafficked him for the purpose of commercial sex, making money off him, using him as entertainment to satisfy their sexual fetishes and personal ambitions. What did I say? It's no crime. You guys are freaks. So anybody can pay you to be a freak. It is not abuse. I saw that on Law and Order too. Because the man felt like he paid the woman, he can just abuse her ass, beefed out on her, take it, just being real rough with her, smacking her, choking her. But he still got in trouble because he RAPE'd her, really. He paid for the sex, but he didn't pay to put it in one of the holes he put it in. And they were showing you that even though she was a sex worker, she still was violated and had the right to get that man locked up, because just because you're a sex worker does not give a person the right to abuse you. But you're going to see in this, when you're a black sex worker, you can get abused. Just what it is. That's why you will never in your life see no black sex worker on no stand trying to get no money. That ain't going to happen. That's your job. Why? That's what y'all doing hip. What Akon say? Smack that? Oh, okay. Smack that? All right, then. That's y'all culture, right? Smack that? All right. No lawsuits. That's what it's called. That's how y'all get down. Y'all abuse each other. There ain't no abuse. Y'all always smacking each other on the ass and everywhere else. That's what y'all do, right? Okay, then. Let's go. He says Cassie manipulated him into taking ecstasy and having unprotected sex. And he says she would order him to masturbate for hours on end, resulting in tears, skin peeling, scabbing to his wee-wee. Do you see what we're talking about? Do you see this? We're talking about man abuse now, y'all. We're talking about man abuse. And when I looked at this, that's what I thought about too. I was like, I know the truth. It's hella women that abuse men. That's a new wave that's going on right now. I know what happened, man. Look, man, let's go back to this crisscross shit. Everything is crisscross. Everything is backwards now, right? So the woman wear the pants and the man wear the skirt. So the thing is this. A lot of women do abuse men now. That's right. And be pegging their ass. And be punking their ass. That's right. Woman say, I'll be back. Gonna chill. You watch the kids. That's how it been like that. Y'all know that. Because it was this thing where a lot of men got tricked to let women take care of them. But they didn't know that was the first step, bro. You're going to be a woman. That's what's going to happen. The roles changed. Remember, in the 60s, woman could stay home, watch the kids, men go to work. Then it flipped. Crisscross. You gonna stay home, watch the kids. I'm gonna go to work and do me, go to the club. It reversed. Before, bro, you worked hard, went home, then you went and hung out at the bar with your friends and drunk some beer at the bar. Now, you at the house with the kids and you drink wine. It got flipped over. Crisscross. This was you as a little boy in 91, bro. And they were telling you, when you get older, you ain't gonna be a man, you ain't gonna be seen no more. You gonna be nobody. That's what that means. Nobody. See their face? Nobody. You gonna be a nobody in your household. You gonna be a nobody in your own community. Everywhere you go, you're gonna be a nobody because you're gonna get crossed out. All right? Totally crossed out. Wiped out your household, wiped out existence. That's what this means. The woman now has the keys to masculinity. Not to mine, but they just got it. It's the truth. Because this is what society did, and this is how it got flipped. All right? Crisscross. We're in a world of ass backwards, where you could be a righteous person, right? But you're going to say a freako is not a rico. When he really supposed to say, it's a shame what he did to our black sister. It's a shame what he did to that sister. That's what they used to say. Not no more. They got flipped. A freako is not a rico. Even though that's the same nation that teaches the white man is the devil. Why? They get mad at racism, but they don't get mad at rapism. See that? Same people told me the white man was the devil. When I was young, I believed it. That's right. Whole time, they the damn devil. It's all of them. Let's go. Everything with them is the devil except for baby oil. No, fool. When I see baby oil, that's the devil. See this man? That's the devil's oil. All right? The righteous shall be anointed with olive oil, but the wicked shall be anointed with baby oil. Here's the proof. A certified loser. All right? He is anointed with baby oil. That's right. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. We up. 4th of July, we just getting started, right? Shout out to who? The baby oil king. Let's go. All right, man. They go Meek Mill shit right there to the right. That's right. Them black ones, those Meek Mill joints right there. All right, y'all, let's go. All right, man. Who up? Where y'all at? Reverse, hold up. That's right, reverse in Hollywood. Not here, bro. I'm nobody and happy. Peace and happiness is natural state of being. I feel bad for celebrities having no privacy, but low key want it and can't buy privacy. They can't have privacy because their ass is on. That's why. People understand that part. Their ass is on. That's right. Once they sign that contract, they don't got no life. They sign up for it. It's only one eye that's going to watch over their ass to the day they die. This is going to be. That one eye going to always be there. It's going to always follow them. It's going to always be in their face. They signed up for that. That's right. Let's go. The baby oil king. All right, let's go. So what I'm showing you, everybody did not stop joking because everybody know that this whole shit was embarrassing. So they being sued for giving a man STDs, y'all. And there's 7 male models in these lawsuits. Diddy was acquitted on racketeering and sex trafficking, but was found guilty of transporting escorts across state lines for the purpose of prostitution. He was denied bail and remains in custody, awaiting sentencing, and is facing up to 20 years behind bars. So we already spoke about over 30 people suing him. Here goes some more. So as you can see now, he's going to be broke, which I said the other day. No matter how it pans out, he's going to be broke because he got so many lawsuits. Let's go. Let's look. But was found guilty of transporting escorts across state lines for the purpose of prostitution. He was denied bail and remains in custody awaiting sentencing and is facing up to 20 years behind bars. We reached out to the legal team for Diddy and Cassie so far, no word back on these new lawsuits. So now you got it, y'all. It's going down. Howard claims his dealing with Diddy and Cassie left him with physical and psychological injury, lost wages and benefits, medical expenses. But the truth is, all the men are punks, like I said. He's a man that's a punk. He want to come out now when he could have put that lawsuit on Diddy way back when. He could have put that lawsuit on Diddy back in January, December. Told you the men are the punks because the men the ones that got abused. Let's go. It's all in the story, man. He talking about lost wages. No, it's called when you're a male prostitute and you get nobody buy your ass, you're going to go broke. You're going to get thrown back in the trash. That's what happened. When they finish with your ass, you get thrown in the trash. That's why you're going to be broke. It's all in the story. People never get it. It always ends bad for the sex worker. Sex worker, you're going to work at McDonald's when you get older. Sex worker, you're going to be doing some weird shit. All right? That's how it's going to go. You live backwards. You get all the money up front. You don't do shit. You get older. You don't got no resume. You don't got no experience. You don't know how to take care of yourself. It ends up bad for the sex worker in the end. Yes, it does. Especially the male sex worker. Huh? Because when you a big, strong, dumb buck, no resume, right? No experience. You ain't got no education. You have nothing. What you gonna do when you get older, bro? All right then. Let's go. The baby all king. So let's get it. Now y'all starting to see that these men are coming out. Maybe it's gonna be more. Howard is one of 7 male escorts federal prosecutors in Diddy's criminal case say were transported across state lines for the purpose of selling them. He claims he was hired for freakoffs, Diddy and Cassie during 2009. So as you see, that is what? 16 years ago. 16 years ago. Howard claims Diddy and Cassie knocked his ass out, manipulated and traumatized him, while they themselves engaged in a toxic, domestically abusive relationship that often became violent. Told you, man, they was into having live pornos. That's right. Because they freaks. He was not called a witness, but was mentioned several times during testimony in Diddy's trial. A federal agent testified about Clayton's stay at a Four Seasons and a flight from New York City to LA, all paid by Diddy. All right, so I know what they was doing, man. I know what they was doing. I also know he was using the male models to blackmail. Like I said, I'm sticking to my original script. All right, they was also setting people up, knocking their ass out. All right, you're gonna go in that room. You're going to go in there with me and Cassie. You're going to think you're going to get a threesome. You'll get your ass knocked out. That male model going to come in there. He's going to do something to you. They're going to take pictures. You're going to be compromised. You're going to wake up. You're going to start fighting. It's going to be blood on sheet, blood everywhere. But you're going to get beat up. All right? I got all the clues from all the stories, all right? They was knocking people's ass out. Yes, they was. Diddy was hiring sex workers. For what? Do his dirt. I'm not stupid. If he's in Los Angeles, he can get models from Los Angeles. Why would he fly people in? Specific dirt, specific job. No face, no case. What else in this case? The stripper said his name was Dave. What does that mean? Alias. I also know male model stripper mean convict. It could mean convict. It could mean a dude fresh out of jail. It could mean anything. I know the game they was playing. It's my opinion. Why his name Dave? Why this rapper right here? He gonna get dealt with. So your name Dave. I'm going to fly you in. I need you to do this for me. I need these pictures. That way, no lawsuit. Dave ain't got no name. Dave is a nobody. So, rapper, when you wake up and want to sue, who you going to sue? The person we talking about ain't even here no more. Plus, they doing all this before it's all these cameras and 5G. I know what's up. They told me in the story, in a hotel room, they had lights and cameras set up. So, I know, I keep telling y'all, everything came out already. No, you just got to put it together. He's telling it right here. All right? Howard claims his dealings with Diddy and Cassie left him with physical and psychological injury. So they probably had him doing so much. Family is not that much sex in the world. Y'all know that. It's a lot of freaky couples. They wouldn't just do all that stuff by themselves. Hell no. Common sense. He wasn't just doing all that by himself. Here's the proof. All right? Punisher, all these strippers, no, they were putting rappers in heels, men in heels. That's right. Punisher, punish his ass. Somebody ain't been acting right, need some discipline. Hey, Diddy might have said, where my money at? You ain't got my money? Come to the crib. Next thing you know, you going to go in that room and you going to get your punishment, bro. Just like the days of, yeah. So, somebody holler at me in the chat. Hey, one of y'all geniuses, one of y'all people that like to rebuttal a lot, holler at me in the chat. Can you please tell me who those heels are for? I'm dead serious. And why were the heels in court as evidence? I wonder if they checked the shoes for DNA. What else you got proof in, dummies? You have not heard no story of him or them flying in any females, have you? Have you heard about any female models being flown in? All right, then. Hold up. That's right. What's up, Cat Brett? That's right. One of them was for LeBron. That's right. One of them LeBron. Which one? Hold up. I'm trying to see the. I don't think LeBron's in that picture because he got big feet. But one of those Meek Mill. The one to the right, Meek Mill. Yeah. Let's go. Top of the top. All right, y'all, let's go. Because a freako is not a Rico, y'all. So calm your ass down. All right, just calm down. Let them be freaks, man. Let them have it. We going from now on, we're going to call them Freaky Nation. All right, they call Freaky Nation. That's who they are, y'all. Freaky Nation. See, you go on what shit look like. She look good. Oh, looks. I was told when I was young, looks can kill and looks are deceiving. No, I see a nasty hoe with all type of shit in her mouth. That's what I see. You know why? I go with the victims. I always tell you that. Didn't I tell you that before? Y'all thought I was joking. I said, man, I feel sorry for the men that got abused. That's right. And guess what? Bro ain't never gonna have a wife. Bro got STDs for life. He can't get no wife. He can't even get another lover. But the lover ain't gonna want him. Nobody gonna want. Nobody loves nobody if you tell them that. No, it's not gonna happen. They're sorry. That's what I mean by they ruin lives. They ruin lives. But she got ST, but she got paid some money for it. So you know her and her husband, what they got too, right? All right then. It's all in the family, y'all. No way out. So now you got the definition of no way out, meaning when you get down with bad boy, we all got the same diseases. No way out. Usher. I want to bet Jay the Kids got something. Man, I already know Cameron got something. Cameron, you did not have no liquor alcohol problem. You had a problem with getting your kidney shifted. Lil Boosie, you ain't had no problem with no drugs. You would get your kidney shifted. That what happened to y'all. That's right. Y'all were getting feces back up in y'all organs. All right, in y'all blood. That's about it. Thanks, y'all. No. See, you know LeBron 6'9". What you think all the guns was for? All right? Sit your tall ass down. Pick one. Which one you want? How you want it, guys? You want old school hip hop or you want new school rap? Which one you want? All right, pick one. Old school hip hop or new school rap? What you want? Pick one. Did I lose that? Thank you, Drop. See you later, family. Let's go. All right? So why am I saying that? Because I don't know why they showing their face, because the baby old king has let it all out. That what? They was knocking people ass out. Y'all, why didn't they have no Ciroc in court as evidence? It was said that them drinks were knocking people out. So many people said they would pour the drink, and next thing you know, they just drifted off. Then again, let me be quiet. I know why that bottle was not in that courtroom. I know why. I forgot. They just brought a new flavor out. Nope. All right. Let's go. I'm going to ask you again, genius. Whose shoes was those? lady said she saw a rapper in heels walking around at Diddy house. All right. She said, man, she was for real. But that was somebody didn't turn into a bitch, because those are small pumps. That means that was a short rapper. What rapper y'all think had that on? Who y'all think put that on? All you got to do is see them guns right there. Whoever he said put on them heels, just know they jumped in them shits. That's right. But you still didn't get. Why did they take the guns and the heels? Why they do that for? When you catch a bank robber, you get the guns, his gloves, his mask, his bullets. You take everything. Everything he uses for his crimes. What you think all the heels was for? Now look, ain't that much baby oil in the world. This man got baby oil. Look at his closet, y'all. So you telling me, right? This man is normal. This nigga worse than Silence of the Lambs. You ever saw that movie? That's Diddy. Then you hear a story about he gets semen on his nipples. But that's cool, right? Celebration. A freako is not a Rico. See that? No. This is who they was hanging around. You got the proof that the industry, these rappers, was hanging around this freak for over 30 years. Little Rod told you, when you in his house, he gonna touch on you. Where's all this stuff at? His house. All right? He does a lot of stuff where at? In his house. Common sense. Same thing he doing, same thing Diddy do. He just do it butt naked. That's the same as that Diddy was doing, jerking off, watching people in his house. He do the same thing, jacking off in his house, watching videos. All right? That's it. Huh? Come on, y'all. Who the fuck does this? Who does this, y'all? Come on, man. You mean to tell me he got different shapes and sizes? Come on, y'all. Did somebody break in Diddy's house and put that shit in there for court? Come on, y'all. You trying to tell me this how this man's house was? Family, I got my own mansion. I just chill in the crib with a lot of baby oil and just a lot of hills. I just be chilling. Yo, bro, when you coming to the crib, bro? You coming through, man? Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Let's go. Howard says he went by the name of Dave. Why? Did he use him to do dirt? That's why. Why that man got an alias for? Huh? Why he flying in people from 3,000 miles away with an alias? That's right. Because I told you, in Diddy's gang, the male models is his shooters. See, in a real gang, you got the top hustler. He the head of the organization, John Gotti. His shooter, Sammy the Bull. All right, in the streets, you got your shooters. He got to make sure the work, the money get made. The shooters make sure nobody robbed, do nothing wrong. The shooters will put people in place. Diddy didn't roll like that, guys. His shooters were male models. I heard stories about them putting people in vans. I heard stories about him pistol whipping people. I heard about him bending people over because the models, you don't know who they are. And they're going to put you in a headlock like wrestling. They're going to put you in a chicken wing. These models also, they'll tell you, I keep telling you the secret is the word model. But model really means nobody, because some of these dudes are trained in martial arts. Some of them trained in UFC. Yes, they are, man. Some of them trained in certain shit. And bro, see when two of them models right there put you in a chicken wing, bro, you're finished. Bro, you just smoke a lot of weed. Hey, rappers can't fight. They skinny. So did he know what's up? The baby okay. When one of them models put you in a chicken wing, bro, they gonna put you in one of them police wrist locks. You know they twist that wrist, you're finished. Because when they twist the wrist, you're gonna bend over. Get off me, my arm. But you're already bent over, bro. He got a death lock on that right arm. He got both hands on your right wrist. You're bent over, bro. You can't do shit. Are you getting this now? Diddy house. Are you getting it? Now, if that don't work, you might get put in a headlock and lifted off your feet. But just know, when you wake up in that man's house, according to the story, you will be dressed up. Yeah. You will be, when you wake up, you will be dressed up and you will be very greasy at the bottom. Yes, you will. All right? So we're not playing around. We also know that what? The saline was for a nice deep cleansing. All right? Don't Charlamagne and them be on Breakfast Club promoting colonoscopy, something like that. Like I said, man, raise your hand, bro. How many of y'all went to the doctor and got your butt flushed out? Keep it real. And then tell me a lie. You ain't get that shit from the rap game. You gotta tell me a lie. You ain't get that shit from rappers promotion. Hey, bro, when you gonna tell the truth? Your wife watched the Breakfast Club. She heard Charlamagne and them talking about getting their colon cleansed out, and your wife gassed you up to do that shit. I bet a lot of y'all wife gassed y'all up to get that special colon treatment, and I bet you after that, she been running your house. Yo, some of you women ain't shit. I fuck with y'all though, but y'all ain't shit because y'all know what y'all be doing, man. I'm telling you, man. She said he's too hard. He don't let me have my way. Like, yeah. A lot of y'all wife tricked y'all to go get that water treatment. That's right. Now she runs the house, bro. I know what the fuck happened. That's why, y'all. Now, the truth is, Diddy did not get the RICO because the real he did, it was consensual, y'all. And he paid out his pocket. That's why. If he would have paid with company money, like, boom. I'm going to break it down real easy. Real talk. Say the male model that's talking now would have been put charges on Diddy, been one of the people on the stand. Got the proof. Everybody, they go into it. Witnesses that Diddy always paid for him to do work. Do the company. Paid for him to do the work. Do the business for sexual acts. At the same time, abusing them, not letting them go home. Then that would have been on this. Then Diddy would have gotten made into trouble. See, you got to see how they play these games. See, 7 male models talking now, but if 7 men was on that stand, it would have been different. That would have been the RICO because it would have proved the organization. He got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men. He can call up, make them do this, make them do that, paying them with the company money. But see, also in this case is showing what he did with cash. So when you're hearing about how it's going to be an end to cash money, it's being played out through the Diddy trial. Every single law that just got passed, laws that are about to get passed, is in this Diddy trial. See, when you understand this parallel world we in, when I told people, whatever happened to the celebrities is going to happen to you. Whatever they wear first, you're going to wear it. Whatever the car they drive, you're going to do it. They're going to have a PS5 first, you're going to have one. That's how it works. So when they get in trouble, that means you're going to get in trouble. That's what it means. Because they are your leaders, your role models. They are put over you as your icons for you to follow. So I've been through this. I don't follow them. I watch what they do because they always going to tell me what's going to happen. That's right. That's how it works. So that's why I was able to code through this Diddy trial that what? No, this ain't about Diddy. This is about everybody do the same shit Diddy does. This is about cross-dressers that what? Sex work. This is about male models that what? Sex work. What is it also about? How people get countless amounts of cash unaccounted for in a story. The story is showing you that people that don't pay taxes get paid $6,000 for sexual acts. No, y'all. Y'all think it's just a criminal act. No, this is put on a government stage. The Diddy trial was a government stage for everybody that knows the present laws. I'm going to prove it today. I'm going to give y'all clarity and proof on these laws. Why it's like that. Because you looking at Diddy, but I'm going to show you it was a nation of Diddies, rich to the poor, that was doing this in their homes and hotels. The thing is, the victims, some of them were kidnapped. The victims were minors, some of them. Yes, the victims, some of them wasn't from this country. But you're looking at a sexual, deviant, freaky behavior that went so far in this country. No, it ain't just Diddy. It's called Diddy's Nation. And he's the baby all king. That's right. Let's go. Now we got to get into this part right here. All right? People got different opinions on Cassie, y'all. Some people feel like she never was innocent. Some people feel like she was 100% in with the dirt. And then some people feel like she was a victim. My opinion is 50-50, like I said. I believe she started out innocent. I believe she was innocent. I believe he turned her ass out, made her a monster. Then I believe she did want to get away from him and she didn't want to do it no more. So I look at it I look at it as 3 different levels of Cassie. Innocent, wicked, then don't want to be wicked no more. That's what she's trying to what? Get out. And she knew, unless this thing played out like that, let's pay attention, y'all. I don't think y'all really getting it. Maybe after Cassie seeing Kim Porter drop, maybe that really scared her ass. Are you getting it? After Kim Porter went to sleep, maybe Cassie really got scared. Because we spoke about how people feel like Diddy knew what was coming to him. Cassie could have got scared to death when she seen about that Kim stuff and said, I got to do something. I got to do something. Get it? All right. Because guess what? Now you see to this day, right? Diddy probably said, damn, that was the wrong one. Get it? When it comes to Cassie and Kim, damn, shit. Get it? Mm-hmm. I'm talking about. My point is this. It was said he was worried about Kim writing a book. Look who really wrote a book on his ass. Look how Cassie gonna write a whole lot of books on his ass now. See that? Told you, man, you can always see how life play out because you don't control life. No matter how much money you got, you don't control nothing. I told you, man, they play games. People don't believe that shit. When I said it before, people didn't get what I was saying. No. Higher powers play games. Higher powers play games. Like I said, you're going to think you run everything on this earth. You're going to try your best to run it all. You're going to try so hard. You're going to think all this shit in your head. Then you're going to see somehow before you go on that ground, you're going to see that you ain't control shit. And you're going to see half the shit you was trying to do, that shit didn't even work. And you're just going to see what it is. Because that's how life works. That was the biggest trick ever played, y'all. People thought that money was real power. No, money is illusion, guys. Always told y'all that. My opinion. The respect is the real power. Nobody respects Diddy no more. He don't have no power. When nobody respects you, you have no power, y'all. Respect is the power. When everybody respects you, that's the power. But when everybody loves you, that's a lot of power. Because if they love you, they respect you. That's the power. Your money don't make nobody love you. That's called fake love. That money don't make nobody respect you. That's called smile on your face, being fake. All right? But I've been told you a long time ago, they spread the biggest lie that had you what? Ass backwards. Money, power, respect. What you need in life. Money, power, respect. Ass backwards. That breeded a nation 30 years later that thought money, power, and respect was the order like that. Now they see wrong. What could his money do for him? Nothing. Where's his power? He has none. Where's his respect? It's gone. Bingo. Lies. You were taught ass backwards. I told you already. Ass backwards. The truth is, y'all, rap means rape. I told you, rapper really means raper. That's what it means. Y'all are really down with the rape culture of hip-hop. You gonna call it rap. But they know what it really means. Sorry. When you know about consonants and vowels, it's just coded with an E. They just throw an extra E on it to throw it off. And in rapper, they put an extra P in it to throw it off. No, this is the rape culture. Why you think Jermaine Dupri had those might or right then? Ass backwards. Also means easy access. Do that zipper. They was telling y'all, your future is in back of you. Only way you're going to get ahead, it's in back of you. Did you get it? One day y'all going to sell out. One day y'all going to be crossed out. See, when this came out, you wasn't crossed out. When this came out, you was going to school. You was trying to be, you get it? No, you're going to be crossed out ass backwards. Your future's in back of you. So if you want to get ahead, bend your ass over. That's all y'all that what? Took the bait. Totally crossed out. You don't exist no more. Faceless. That means shame. Hide your face. Look that way. Did they tell you go in the corner? Go in the Dutch corner. Look that way. Embarrassing. Humiliation. This was a prediction of a generation. Generation X to millennials to Generation Z. Y'all all going to be ass backwards. Y'all the first generation that what? Went against the church. Went against religion. Y'all first one started what? Wearing y'all hat backwards. You didn't know that meant you ass backwards, your thinking cap backwards. You didn't know that's what it meant. You thought it was cool. So we taught you everything cool, but it really was everything stupid. And you didn't know that this whole backwards culture will be taught to you. So in society, we always can look at you from anywhere in this country and say, there they go. There's one of them, a hip hopper. You know the ones that live ass backwards? Yeah, you know the ones that don't give each other hugs? They give each other gunshots backwards. That's right. No, this was a prediction. This was science. Once again, you know how y'all say facts? I'm going to show you science. Y'all whole generation going to be what? Crisscross. Jump. Jump. What that mean? Flip. When you do a backflip, you got to what? Jump. When you do a flip forward, you got to what? Jump. You going to get flipped. You going to be what? Totally crossed out. See, when this came out, Atlanta was nice, sweet, peachy Georgia. Look at Atlanta now. Crossed out. Flipped. Where the blacks in Atlanta at? I don't know. They don't run nothing no more. They got crossed out. That's right. Whole generation crossed out. Why? They're freaks now. Back then, they were straight. Back then, they had some type of order. Meaning, what was done in the closet stayed in the closet. That even means personal business, personal finances, personal lifestyle, personal preferences in the closet, meaning privacy. But after this, you are now all crossed out. So now you are so crossed out, you take pride in saying what? A freako is not a Rico because you got crossed out. You got flipped. Huh? A generation. It took some time, but it worked. What did it? Rap music. Why? Rap music was the only music that make you accept everything from doodling on people to swallowing to slaying people. It makes it all cool. That's right. You still didn't get that gangster rap was nothing but doodoo with a lot of honey poured on it with some brown sugar and cinnamon. That's all it was. But you don't get it, do you? Tastes good, don't it? That's right. Ate up all that shit. Now, we just getting started. All right? We just getting started. Here's what they think about Diddy after the trial. After the trial. No respect. Disgraced. Still. He says Cassie manipulated him into taking ecstasy and having unprotected sex. He says she will order him to jack off for hours on end, resulted in him crying tears. I don't want to do it no more. This man said he had skin peeling off his wee-wee and scabbing to his... Come on, man. I'm not repeating this shit no more. All right, you get it? Grown-ass model man talking about Cassie abused him. All right? Told you that's why a lot of y'all got to take medication, man. Man, this shit is embarrassing, bro. All right, you get it? So let's look at it. Now, I don't know the price. I don't know how much they being sued for. But this is allegedly what Cassie was doing on her own, too. Because, y'all, if Diddy had all those women, all those baby mothers, common sense, it was time Cassie was alone, and she probably was having her own fun. Ladies, if you was with a rich man, he said, yo, I won't be back till next week. You got the numbers in your phone to all the strippers. You can have fun whenever you want. All right? All right, then. You're not going to be high. You're not going to be home smoking blunts to the face by yourself, playing with a dildo. You can holler any model you want to. That's Cassie. That man was basically trying to say he had to be her slave. Thank you. Thank you, man. So, this is on Cassie right here, y'all. Me and they both getting sued, but this guy is he's putting it on Cassie. He also said he got her pregnant, y'all, and got STDs. Oh my God. Told you, man. You look at looks. I don't look at looks. What that box be like? Told you, man. You think looks, I think Vagisil. I think smells and scents. Only dudes that don't never get none, they the only ones be on that. They be on that look shit. But I tell you this for a fact. Some of the prettiest women, you fucking be surprised. You will fucking be surprised. You will be surprised. That's all I'm gonna tell you that. I learned a lot. That's why I be telling these people, man, so naive to life. Let's go, y'all. Now, let's go to this side, y'all. DJ Vlad slams the villain, CASSIE. This is what deep hate and unhappiness looks like. Now, like I said, we just gonna look at it. Some people don't believe CASSIE. Who else? DJ Academics reacts to Diddy verdict. Get the F on out of here, CASSIE. Get your ass out of here. That's what Academics said. All right? Because some people feel like she did dirt just like him. CASSIE also was used to aid in the bed men to get tricked. I think Diddy would trick men to make them think they're going to have sex with CASSIE. And I think, I said it before, I think being that he's a threesome man, he gonna say, I'm gonna take a shower real quick, bro. Go in the room with CASSIE. She gonna give you a massage. Go on the table, nigga. Boom. He get on the table, CASSIE giving him a massage. See, he think he gonna hit CASSIE, but he had no clue. He about to get that baby oil treatment. And by the time Diddy get out that shower, he's already knocked out. I think that's what CASSIE was doing. I think CASSIE was the baby oil massager. That's what I think. I'm sorry, y'all. No, you won't trick me. Because, see, Diddy had to trick me and trick you. See, bro, he know you ain't fruity. And I know you ain't fruity, man. CASSIE will just give you a back massage. That's it, bro. I might come and watch, but that's it. Your stupid ass gonna get on that table. You gonna get that massage, and CASSIE's gonna knock you out, bro. All right? That's what's gonna happen, bro. All right, so let's go. Allegedly, man. DJ Vlad went off on a rant against CASSIE Ventura after Sean Diddy Combs was acquitted of sex trafficking and racketeering charges. Let's go. CASSIE is guilty of the same charges as Diddy was just convicted of. This is what Vlad said. I interviewed 3 male escorts. I didn't know that. All 3 of them said the same thing. CASSIE picked them and contacted them. The reason why I'm laughing is, did CASSIE get them damn charges on her after Vlad said this? Because I read this first, then I saw them charges. I didn't know Vlad had interviewed other strippers. I didn't know that. So I wonder if one of the male strippers he interviewed got this lawsuit on CASSIE. Let's go. Let's go, man. But the truth is, it was a point when she was a participant, y'all. This man is telling it. So let's go. This is what Vlad said, man. CASSIE is guilty of the same charge Diddy was just convicted of. He says he interviewed 3 of the male escorts. Mind you, I bet you they all 3 black men. All 3 of them said the same thing. CASSIE picked them, contacted them. That is also in his lawsuit. A stripper is saying he got CASSIE pregnant, y'all. I can't believe this stuff. All right? Because there's no such thing as a big-ass muscle man getting abused, especially if he black. Now, if he a white man from Chippendales, yes, that's abuse. But if he a black man, that's not abuse. All right? It's called, you're going to get this money and shut up. That's what it's called for you. All right, so let's go. Let's go. Now, this is what Vlad said. He said CASSIE picked them, contacted them for freakoffs. Says allegedly she enjoyed the experiences and paid them. Now, I got to be funny, ladies. Ladies, right now, you single. If you can pay for a threesome with 2 men of your choice, nobody going to know. Would you do it? Especially if it's a discount, 2 men for 1. Would you do it? You ain't got no husband. You going to do it? Go ahead and lie. Say you ain't going to do Some of y'all do that right now when your man go out of town. Stop. Meanwhile, she's sitting on $30 million writing letters to the judge asking him not to give Diddy bail. That's what Vlad's saying. So Vlad's saying basically, Cassie, she was getting models on her own. She was having her own fun. She was doing the same thing with Diddy side by side for 11 years. And not only did she get a payout, she don't want Diddy to get bail. But it's as simple as this. They know damn well if Diddy get out, he's going to be a problem. So you know Cassie don't want that. And she ain't the only one that don't want that. All right? So like I said, in the beginning, I told y'all off the rip, there's no heroes in this. Ain't no heroes. I told you Cassie ain't no hero. She was a victim in the beginning when her ass got caught up. Because, see, you a victim when you get caught up. Like, if I was going to do some dirt and you was with me, if I was driving, I got stuff in the car, you with me, you get caught up with me, you was innocent, but now you a victim because you caught up in this shit with me. You get it? That's how it worked, guys. See, you was innocent, but see, you kept hanging around the gang so much. We got into this beef with this other gang and you was right there. You was innocent, but now you ain't. So if they come back and shoot you, you're going to be a victim. Why? You was with us every day. That's why. See, I'm always going to bring it down to basic shit. Streets, the gang. Gang, mob, organization, same thing. Just different names, different agendas. All take oaths. All got rules and regulations. Same shit. Because a lot of y'all civilians, y'all always seem to get this innocent and guilty thing. I see them have conversations with snitching and not snitching, innocent, not innocent. No, y'all. When you hang with dirt, you become dirty. That's how it works. When you hang with dirt, you're going to be dirty. Only way you're innocent is when you don't hang around dirt, y'all. Everybody has a conscience. If you don't deal with guns, as soon as you come in the house, you see all these damn guns, you're supposed to say, I ain't with all that stuff. You're supposed to say. See that? You're going to make an excuse in your head why you're going to stay. That's what I keep telling you. You're going to make your own reasons why, but it don't always mean the truth. See, God will tell you, get out that house. You're going to say, I think I can make it out. I'll be all right. I'm just going to do this. And told you, yeah, that's how y'all live your life. You're going to get the warnings, the clues, but see, you're going to stay. And what's going to happen is you're going to get so deep, you ain't going to be able to get out. You're all dirty. That's how the shit work, y'all. That's why it's called what? Free will. If you're so good, as soon as you see something wrong, you're supposed to what? Say something or what? Leave. So this is why I keep telling y'all, a lot of people have hung themselves for their own ignorance. It's called curiosity kills the cat. You always want to be around some shit, always want to be in some shit, but you really don't know what's going on. You're freestyling with your life. Because it's a game being played, or you around some shit that can end your life any day, but you don't know that. You think it's all good, right? So you saw this behavior. Everybody want to be with the gang. When the money on the table, everything good. But when that shit go down, that's when they start what? Telling, snitching. They don't want to be with the gang no more. Now, I'm saying it for a reason. People got to, from after this year, get that innocent and clean shit, that dirty, get it right. If you're a clean person, don't be around dirt. Simple. That way you can't what? Blame nobody. Ain't no such thing as blaming nobody. Now, only way you can blame Diddy is if she was trying to get away and he wouldn't let her. That's what the beating was about. Where you going at? Hold on. We Bonnie and Clyde. Where you going at, Bonnie? You trying to sneak out? See? That's when she becomes the major victim in traffic because she's trying to get away. He ain't gonna let her. Now she's kidnapped. Now she's all the way in. Get it? And now he probably made her do more dirt after that. You ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna make you do so much fucking dirt. If you ever leave me, you going to jail. We both going to jail. That's why 50 Cent know the clues. Everybody know the clues. That's why 50 made these AI videos. Thank you, Rachel. No, certain things are not for court. Why? Common sense. Like I said, too much would have brought too much in it. Too much stuff would have forced him to have to tell. It'd have been too much, too much, too much, too much. That's right. Let's go. Vlad says that Cassie is guilty of the same thing. And he says he's saying that because he interviewed the models. So did Vlad interview the models? After that, Vlad said, man, I think you should go to TMZ too. Maybe he did. Because now Cassie got a lawsuit. Now, I don't know how much it is yet, but that little payout she got, if those 7 models come for that 30 million, oh shit. Yo, y'all, that would be the craziest shit ever if we saw somebody get a payout, then their ass get sued. But in backwards land, in this backwards land we live at, nothing gonna surprise me. If we see the first person got a payout, if we see a person get paid as a victim, then turn around and get sued as an abuser, that shit would be crazy, man. Because I'm gonna be honest, y'all, the next agenda this next year is gonna be this. Remember, I told you, the next agenda is gonna be man abuse. The next agenda is man abuse, y'all. I think that's gonna be the next problem in America. Yes, family members got to go save men for households. Wife taking all the check, keeping them in the room. He in the room with a t-shirt on, no clothes, no nothing. Eating out of bowl. I think that's gonna be the new wave, man. I think the new shit gonna be women abusing men. It's in the Diddy trial, man. Cassie was abusing big ass muscle men. Yup. Some men already getting abused right now, y'all. Hey, bro, same thing I said for the woman, I'm gonna say to you, fool. Hey, bro, if you can't just get up and go wherever you want and she don't say, where you going at? Bro, you might be kidnapped right now, bro. Yo, bro, you a man, right? Well, put on some clothes tonight about 10 o'clock. No, wait till 10:30. Go take a shower at 10:30. Put on some clothes and some cologne. I bet you she gonna say, where you going at? Guess what that mean, bro? You fucking kidnapped, bro. You can't go nowhere. Some of y'all doing that shit right now, bro. You thought we just talk about the woman. No, bro. It's more men kidnapped than women right now. That's a fact. Bro, you can't go wherever you want right now. Stop it. You know you can't. That's going to be the new shit. Woman abusing men. Because guess what, bro? You ain't go check on, bro. That woman been abusing that man. You ain't go check on him. Yeah, man. Your homeboy was fresh. He kept everything right. Man, she got her with no haircut. That fool used to get fades. He got dreads. And that shit ain't even done. Because sometimes them black men give a white woman, and them white women be abusing their ass too. And she can't braid hair. Get it? So, back to this. You see what academics said, right? Academics react to Diddy verdict. Get the F on out of here, Cassie. Here's your proof, y'all. But everybody loves academics, so I ain't got nothing to say, man. I spoke about academics a long time ago. He already got rich off his whole brand. He got rich off that drill rap, so ain't nothing else to talk about. He's a gamer, man. I ain't got to say about academics, man. I'm just gonna leave it at that. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. I told you about this YouTube thing. Some people can do certain things and some people can't. And he's the person I don't talk about. And it's for a reason. Let's go. Sean Combs. Winning defense. This is defense. He's abusive, but he's not a racketeer. What you got? Proof they know he's an abuser. He is an abuser. That's not Rico. Two things acknowledged in court to the world. He is an abuser and he's a freako. Guess what? Those two things will be on his name to the day he dies. He is a freak and he's an abusive. But really, that's hip-hop culture. That's what hip-hop culture is. Freaky, right? And what? I smoke your ass. Give me some head. Getting some head. After that, go smoke your ass. It's in the Diddy trial. he's abusive, and he's freaky. That is rap music, guys. I mean, rape music. That's what it is. Get it? All right. Bean pie, my brother. Swine, my brother. Cross at the green. Never in between. That's a jewel. Let's go. The baby on king. All right, y'all. We just getting started. Let's go. We ain't finished yet. We got to talk about Wendy Williams and some more shit. All right, so people mad at Cassie. I ain't mad at her. Like I said, I know what's up. Women get manipulated. It's a sad truth, but I know women to get manipulated to set your ass up. Happens all the time. A lot of these robberies, women do it for their stupid ass man. Women been listening to dumb Negroes for so long. That's also in the Diddy trial. How a lot of y'all women, you listen to any fool, they'll tell you something, and you do it. All right? Half the woman jail filled up a woman like that. You was with a bum. He made you do everything, and you went to jail. You kept trying to take care of a grown-ass bum. He made you lose everything. Your house, your kids, and everything. Because you guys are the face of abuse. You listen to abusive dummies. That's Cassie. That's hip-hop. Let's go. These are people that agree with Cassie. This is a woman by the name of Keisha. This woman named Keisha, she also had a lawsuit against somebody famous. She got a payout. She says, Cassie, I believe you. I love you. Your strength is a beacon for every survivor. Now, you see, I show you it's two sides of every coin. One side is laughing and joking, celebrating Diddy's, and then the other side is with the victims saying this is a shame, and they with the other side, like we don't deal with none of that over there. That's right. That's why I say this was slick. Usually in this country, it's a division of race. Now it's a division of sexual behavior. This is regular people against freaks. That's where we at now. Regular people against freaks. Under that freak category, it's a whole lot under that. That's where we're at now. People that know about normal shit looking sideways at the people that are freaks. The same exact thing that happened at the Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus 100 years ago when it was called the Freak Show. And people would pay 5 cents to come and look at the freaks. And when you go back in your history, you will see they used every race to be in the freak show. Yes, they did. So you guys are the freak show because the Diddy trial was a freak show. You just didn't know that. The whole Diddy trial was a freak show. See it? Freak show. That's what that means. Freak weirdo. You didn't see Silence of the Lamb? He was in a house dressing up, wearing heels, and he had a big ass gun. He was a weirdo. Jeffrey Dahmer was a weirdo. He had firearms and was dressing up, cooking people. Diddy is the modern day Jeffrey Dahmer. He just didn't eat people. He slaughtered them with baby oil. He's a freak and a weirdo. He's nothing to be proud of. But I love to see y'all proud of him because that let me know we don't rock with you. That's right. No. That's where we at now. Beard gang. Remember I kept telling you about beard gang? That's right. The freaks. We just getting started. I talked back then. When I saw all them growing their beard out, I knew what was up. Diddy made them grow their beard out. Huh? A nation of goats. Told you that. Huh? You see influence? This means influence. When I say it's a little bit of Diddy in everybody. When I say most of these niggas' brains are mashed potatoes. Huh? Proving two things. You ain't got no job and you's an idiot. You ain't got nothing. How I know that? Ain't no man with a job that got to go look co-workers in the face. They got to go cash his check. Gonna do no dumb shit like that on camera. No. Ever since they told you Negroes, you get scraps off this internet, somehow you've been doing the most, but you ain't making enough money to what? Change your life yet. See, you gonna make money, but you ain't gonna be able to what? Fix your life. You gonna make money, but it's gonna be just enough to feed yourself, and you still gonna struggle. Meanwhile, you're gonna make an ass out yourself. All right? When you gonna get it, y'all? It's over. Let's go. We just getting started. I love you, Cassie. I believe you. Petroleum Dynamite. It's not a coincidence. He got 666 likes. All right, you get it? Let's go. Here's how celebrities are reacting to the Diddy verdict. Actor Mariska Hargitay. You know her better as what? Liv from Law and Order. She's siding with Cassie. When I told y'all the whole time, years ago, I told y'all I watched Law and Order. About 2020, after this sex trafficking picked up, I started tuning in Law and Order. All the episodes, all the new ones, breaking down all the shit. Thousands of ways people deal with Diddy behavior right in this country. When they told me Law and Order, every case is based on a real case. This is how I was able to get a lot of knowledge on this stuff. When they show you, rich people do a lot. Executives, CEOs, nerds, people you would think wouldn't do shit. Good people. They show you on this how they had to go to somebody. They go to houses that be dealing with that dark web. They show you all that. They in a building trying to find out where the cable's at, because they on the dark web in a building somewhere in the Bronx. Whole time they got kids in there on the internet. Yes, all on here. Law and Order showed me how they can walk past your car right now, pop your locks, pop, 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 go right through your car right now. Told you, y'all, a lot of reasons why y'all don't know stuff, because y'all don't watch nothing else but the internet. All this shit been coming out for so long. Man, these shit's been so good. I've been telling y'all that. The new one's been good. Then they had Law and Order Conspiracy showing you how all the foreign gangs run trafficking right here. Showing you. They had an episode of an Epstein party. Get it? Showing you how they bring the young ladies in the party dressing grown in high heels. Like I said, one young lady might have on green earrings. One to have on red earrings. Then guess how they do it? All the guests got tablets. And their tablet is pictures of the ones on there. All they got to do is click on the picture of the girls they want for the night. It's already arranged within the party. Guess what they know to do? Go to the room upstairs. Y'all had no clue all the high-tech shit was going on with this shit. See, you look at it like it's a big party, but you don't know that 10 of the women in there are for certain purposes. They are to be arranged to be with certain men and couples, but you ain't gonna know that. It's set up like that. All that shit in Law and Order, y'all. So Lid is supporting Cassie because this show deals 100% with Diddy behavior. Yup. When you see the old Law and Order episodes, I showed you the other day. They showed the episode of the gay rappers from New York. One of the rappers was dealing with a transsexual. Okay, his homeboy found out and slayed his lover, the trans, slayed him. Then he got mad and slayed his homeboy for slaying the trans. And they was rappers. Then they also showed an episode of a fake Chris Brown and Rihanna. They show real episodes of everything, y'all. Whether they remake it, remix it. All in Law and Order, y'all. That's why I was telling y'all. So this is why, as all of this shit been playing out, when I tell y'all you can study a lot from public opinion, after 2020, y'all, by so much new shit coming out, I was in tune with and others. This is how I was able to see everybody that was only on the internet were really becoming dumb. And I was able to see the content on the internet was just stupid shit. And y'all know on this channel 3 years ago, what did I say? I said, family, regular TV, that shit turned up. They show bloodshed now. They show people they show all type of stuff. They show graphic on TV. They even curse. But that been going on. So I was telling y'all back then, but I see that, like when all this shit was happening, I see people still didn't know the law. People acting like shit was brand new. And then I realized, people really are dumb because all they know is the internet now. I started seeing it with my own eyes. Well, when we on law, people on the new law order season about like the fourth new season. Guess what? I'm going to show you. You see, Ice-T ain't important no more, right? Then I tell you they was getting on their ass off TV. Ice-T ain't the favorite no more. Nope. He was only on there for a certain time. Ice-T is doing car shield commercials. Who else doing car shield commercials? Ludacris. Yep. Who else doing car shield commercials? Vivica Fox. They all got low-level jobs. She still got her job, and she's with Cassie. This woman, Keisha, with Cassie, she got to pay out. All right? So this what Mariska said. Combs joins a long line of powerful and famous men who have allegedly engaged in abuse, yet face minimal consequence. But they show you a Law and Order too. Sometimes people get away. They show you in that too. Everybody don't go to jail. Keisha, who was embroiled in a years-long legal battle with music producer Dr. Luke. She accused him of drugging and RAPing her. Shared a tweet in support of Cassie. She wrote, "Cassie, I believe you. I love you. Your strength is beacon for every survivor." That's her. Her name, Keisha, she sued a guy named Dr. Luke, DJ Luke. And she got her payout. So these are the people and others signing with Cassie. So I'm showing you people with Diddy, people with Cassie. See, this is the girl Keisha right here. Keisha joins in solidarity with Cassie, sharing heartfelt message. See? What else you going to see, y'all? You're going to see every other race supports Cassie, but you're not going to see no black woman support Cassie. Sorry, guys. You're not going to see that. You're not going to see it. Because the secret is blacks do the abusing, and they are the ones that get abused because they're still under slave code. That's right. They're trained to get whipped like dogs, and they're scared to speak up like dogs. That is the unwritten rules. They're so scared they can't co-sign Cassie. Do you get it? When you're dirty, you can't co-sign Cassie. Simple. Told you. They're finished with Black Hollywood. Their asses kicked out. They are the face of abuse. They are the face of freaks. They are the face of nothing good. They didn't build shit. They didn't do shit but spend money and be freaky. 30 years of being freaky. 10 years. What part you don't get? Murder, sex, death, and freaky. That's all y'all did. Therefore, nobody cares about y'all. Did you see anybody black fix their face, to go against abuse yet? You mean you got content, all this shit, content creators, YouTubers, bloggers. Did anybody go against abuse yet? Did anybody say Diddy's a bastard yet? Well, you got your answers there. It's very simple. Why nobody else trend? Why no black woman took her for Cassie? They said, well, black woman, sheriff for Diddy. That's why. We proved it. The baby all dead and others. No, y'all. Let me show you who y'all are now. Ass backwards. Crisscross. What did it say? Totally crossed out. Can you comprehend? That's y'all. Ass backwards. This also mean what? No future. No future. What also does this mean? You are nobody. Because before you could show your face, now you can't. Before you was straightforward, now you're sideways and backwards. You're going nowhere fast. See them looking at nothing? All right then. That's what this means, crossed out. You got different crosses. You got a man that died on the cross. Then you got some people that's dying on the cross right now because they crossed out. They just don't know it yet. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that's up. Happy hour later. Yes, we ain't finished yet. I'm still just getting started. Because now I got to show y'all another Cassie supporter. But we going to look at this Cassie supporter as a fraud. Now, you're going to see a lot of shady behavior with that making of the band. Question. Did anybody from making of the band get on that stand? Other than Don Richard? Because she was an accessory. Did anybody else from making the band go against Diddy? We already proved what Diddy did to Chopper. That's right. Chopper got his ass dealt with. That's right. Chopper put them heels on. Guess who else put on them heels? Freddie P. That's right. We got the proof. That's right. Anybody willing to die broke, that means there was a willing participant. They were so embarrassed, they couldn't show their face. But making the band, he had his way with them because they wasn't a real group. He made them. He put them together. What else about making the band they thought I forgot? Well, somebody sued him, a lawsuit right now, from making the band rehearsals. Once again, he had a whole procedure where they fly you into New York City. You're going to come on Friday, and the audition is through the weekend. Only the ones that make it going to be on the show. Everybody else ass gets sent home. So a young man said he came. Diddy tried to make him go down on him, try to make him suck a security guard. He didn't want to do it, and his ass got sent home. That's in a lawsuit. It's a procedure to be on making the band. That's how I know what happened to Freddie P and all of their ass. But thank you very much. Thank you, Honey Drizzle. Yeah, STD and Suina. Check it out. Now look. Aubrey O'Day, the fake Britney Spears. Never respected this group. Diddy had a knockoff Brandy, a knockoff Britney Spears, a knockoff Christina Aguilera, a fake-ass J-Lo, and a fake-ass Mary J. Blige. He put them in a group and called them Daddy Kane. Here's the proof. Which means what? They were nobodies, y'all. Do you think, I don't think Diddy had fun with all their ass? You don't think, I think Diddy screwed all of them. Well, I also said some weeks ago, I said, family, I bet you that girl Aubrey O'Day was the lead singer. Bingo. I never watched this shit. Yeah, I never watched none of this shit. I said, I bet you she was the lead singer. I bet you she was Diddy's favorite. I also assumed Diddy probably was messing with her, but he wasn't going to let that be known for many reasons. Now I'm going to prove my opinion. Remember when I said that girl Aubrey is cashing out off this Diddy shit? Acting like ain't shit happened. I said, what? Why she didn't go to that courthouse? I said, why she didn't support that black girl who? Don Richard. Why she didn't support her? Okay, then. Let's prove it. Aubrey O'Day, who was previously signed to Combs' Bad Boy Records label, shared her live reaction to the verdict on Instagram. Oh, this makes me physically ill. Cassie probably feels so horrible, I'm going to vomit. Bingo. Now take a look at this. Aubrey O'Day. Here's the proof. What I said. Diddy was fucking her ass. Allegedly. I should have said that. Do you see Miss Aubrey palming Diddy's ass? Do you see this threesome on stage? She's palming his ass, y'all. Bingo. Got him. I said it's a reason why she ain't going to court. I knew that. I know fake when I see fake, y'all. This internet, y'all have no clue what this internet does. This internet, I'm going to say, when you on this shit, so you're going to think you're doing this, that, and the third because you're on that camera, but you're not going to know that if you're fake, it's going to be shown so clear. That's what I kept trying to tell a lot of y'all. The internet really exposes how fake you are. The internet does not show how real you are. It doesn't. It shows how fake you are. It's only one way to be on this shit. You got to be real. Because the internet is made to see through your ass. As well as the camera. That's the part y'all didn't know. You didn't know that part. The camera will always see through your ass. Here's the proof. You see her gripping his ass? But I knew she was fake before this. I knew she was a lead singer before this. Why? I knew from her complexion. I knew about her mannerisms. You're not going to sue. You're not going to be mad at nobody that treated you right. Because the secret is Diddy didn't abuse everybody. All his favorites, he treated fair. I knew Aubrey was one of his favorites. Do you see her palming his ass? But this woman says she wants to vomit. No, lady, you're not with Cassie. Stop it. You're not with Cassie. Just stop it, all right? All right? No. Y'all was some janky trash, and Diddy made y'all celebrities. So that's all you got to run with. But why said she was fake? She been building her platform of bashing and dissing Diddy. When I know damn well she don't want no smoke with Diddy because her and Diddy might have been lovers. All right? She's palming his ass, so you know what he did to her. Stop it. But when you know at that time he with Kim, he got all this other shit going on. It's cool to be black. You can't let nobody know you mess with Aubrey. Even though he the one that handpicked her ass. Told you the industry is exposed, y'all. I keep telling you they're all going to expose themselves. They're already exposed. I keep telling you the last thing they fucking got is YouTube. But everything against them is not on YouTube. See this picture? It has nothing to do with YouTube. You ain't never going to see it on YouTube neither. But you see her palming his ass, right? All right then. She's a groper. That's what she is. All right? So you see the black one at court, but nobody else ain't go. Hell no. You see, Dar's supposed to be waiting on a payout right now. Let's see if she's going to get her money. Because Cassie ain't have to wait. Meanwhile, hear what they said about him. For some reason, the charges against Diddy just didn't stick. Now we got to talk about his personal chef. Diddy's former personal chef said she is afraid of retaliation. After split verdict, she fears for safety. Have any of y'all saw his personal chef? I got to ask y'all some questions about his chef. I'm confused, y'all. So you mean to tell me this Negro was on all type of drugs, but he still had a chef to watch his health? Wow. All right, let's go. 4th of July. Who having a cookout today? Ain't no damn cookout. Stop. Only time you gonna smell cookout, you got to go to that restaurant called Cookout. That's about it. All right. People don't even got a George Foreman grill no more. Let's check this out. Look, y'all, check it out. Do you see his cook? When I told you, Diddy, Smokeyrobinson, all the celebrities do that, they get personal chefs, personal people on their property, but they really be their sex toys and all that shit. Yes. Now, this is the question I got about his cook. Because remember, she said she's scared. But have y'all saw anything about her? Because I don't know what Diddy had. I think she was disguised as his chef. But I don't know, y'all. If you get what I'm saying, I'm going to leave it alone. No. Diddy, he had a personal chef, all right. I'm not going to say nothing, y'all. We'll leave it at that. This person said they scared. Because this person also knows a lot, too. When you're in his house, you know everything. You know that fool fall asleep on the couch and be having slob on the side of his face. Yeah, they know everything. The maid know Diddy be having Hershey squirts in his underwear. So they know the maids got to be in pocket because they know everything. That's right. The maids knew about the dildo and baby oil. It was Michael Jackson maid. She said after Michael would be in the room with the kids, she would go in there and find Vaseline and stuff. Yep. I think Vaseline is an 80s thing, y'all. That's what I think, man. Because every story for the 80s, you got to do with Vaseline and shit. I think somebody cracked the code about 1991 that baby oil was better. I think that's what happened, y'all. What if Johnson & Johnson played a trick or no, y'all? Well, you heard about the baby oil gave woman ovarian. What if everybody that participated, you're going to get cancer back there? What if everybody that put that baby oil going to get... Man, what if y'all all got tricked? What if y'all all got tricked with this dirty baby oil? Huh? Because like I said, Johnson & Johnson in the lawsuit right now. What if all y'all was dealing with lead baby oil? Let's go. Salute to New York, man. We got to go there. It was a celebration. The hot dog fest. The Nathan's hot dog fest. Let's go. What I tell y'all? Some people like hot dogs. Some people like hamburgers. Choice is yours. But New York, the home of the New York hot sausage. The home of the 12-inch hot dog. Nathan's Fest. A man ate 60-something hot dogs. His ass might die today. But it was a celebration. This also had to do with Diddy beat the case. It was a celebration, a Nathan celebration. So when everybody was celebrating Diddy being free, they was also eating a lot of hot dogs. Get it? Nathan's. But to tell y'all the truth, y'all, this is about to get to troll all y'all. I'm talking to you fake ass Americans. If you ain't never ate no real Nathan's, you ain't never had no real Nathan's, and you ain't been a Nathan's. Ha ha. Tell y'all, ain't nothing like a real Coney Island hot dog straight off that grill. That's right. Honestly, y'all, I think that's the only spot I eat. If I do eat a hot, that's the only spot I'm gonna eat one from. Nathan's. I'm talking about the real shit. Cooking it, buying it, nope. So a lot of y'all play y'all American, you ain't never been to Nathan's, man. Shut up. Your whole life, you just see Nathan's in the supermarket. All right? So I told you, so there's a reason why you hate this country, especially in California. Fool, you ain't never seen no Nathan with your own eyes, California. Stop it. Man, y'all raised eating on food trucks. Y'all raised that putting up in parking lots. Stop it, bro. Stop that shit. California also started the fad of what? I'm going to get me a food truck. What them shit said now? No, man. East Coast, you're going to be in traffic. You ain't going to sell no food. You're going to burn all your fucking gas up. That's why a lot of y'all sold them food trucks. See that? Being a damn follower. All you had to do was get you something to just sell hot dogs and hamburgers like Willie Burgers. No, I'm going to get me a truck. Not thinking analytics. Damn, I got to re-up on my food. I got to pay for gas. That's y'all. That's for West Coast. That's for down south. It ain't for the East Coast. You call yourself selling dinners. You had a food truck, but you was stuck in some other traffic. You ain't make no money. Had to sell that shit. All right? This man ain't all them goddamn hot dogs. He might die today. But he said it, though. He said, I did it for Diddy. Let's go. Breaking news. Freak accident. P.Diddy actually dies after slipping in a puddle of baby oil. Y'all looking at this as a joke, right? But I look at truth in every joke. Breaking news. P.Diddy actually dies. Believe it at that. Jeffrey Epstein. Uh-oh. If Diddy did nothing in the court eyes, why is Bill Cosby in jail? Why am I showing you this? I just want to show you Johnny come lately. I wanted to show you an idiot. Bill Cosby, for one, been out of jail. Do you see Johnny come lately? Do you finally see why I say stuff like these people live off a broke clock? This man said, why is Bill Cosby in jail? Fool, Bill Cosby done been out over a year. To prove to you, the internet has made everybody stupid as hell. The Diddy trial just put you back in 2009, 2016. Do anybody know about 2026? Can you tell me anything? I bet you can't. Let's go. I'm going to show you 2026. You know what's going to happen? Every body participating in this shit gonna be in jail. It's a reason why it's empty outside. Summer, quiet. Quiet. Windows be open, quiet. A percentage of people are broke down. They lost their hope and faith. Another percentage of people that's straight, they hiding out. Get away from them motherfuckers. That's me. I don't want to be around none of y'all. And you want to keep what you got, you better be by yourself. But it is so many people locked up. You have no clue. When they say 2/3 of the population gonna be decreased, you watching it. Same thing in Diddy trial, real life. Local Oklahoma City mother charged with slaying an infant's son's death. Why? They also was dealing with that trafficking, and the child died. Now, on this channel, how many people, how many mothers, y'all, that I show you been slaying their own kids? I show you like once a month. I don't try to get too wrapped up in it. I just do this to give y'all a parallel. When you thinking it's just a Diddy case, no, he's a poster child for what everybody is doing right now, been doing, and getting dealt with as we speak. Tag team, back again. Broke ass niggas, always need a friend, can't make money on their own. Broken grown. 3 arrested in human trafficking investigation. Why? Selling ass out of hotels. Fake ass pimp. If you post somebody, you going down for sex trafficking. The secret which y'all don't know is what you used to call selling coochie, what you used to call selling your body, it is now considered trafficking. Because drug dealers put drugs in the car from spot to spot. They traffic the drugs. You hop in cars, you traffic your pussy, spot to spot. You traffic your penis, spot to spot. That's sex trafficking. When you get in a vehicle and you're trafficking somebody some sex, or you're bringing sex to somebody's house, that's called sex trafficking. See, I tell you, a lot of y'all don't know the law, but this law gonna get everybody ass whipped. Guess what the Diddy case is also about? To make every other dummy think they're gonna get away, but they're not. Didn't I tell you about OnlyFans, Instagram? Those devices are going to be used to catch all of the rest of the sex traffickers. Everybody selling their ass, they don't know it's a crime right now. They don't know that. That's right. You can go to jail for sex trafficking yourself. That's what happened. Because they know a lot of, how many stories did I give y'all of mothers getting caught prostituting with the kids in the hotel? They know a lot of y'all are so broke, your last stage is selling ass, coochie. That's it. Drugs don't sell no more. Borders been shut down. Told you that 2-3 years ago. Before Homeland went to Diddy house, they already shut down the borders. Already happened already. Been telling y'all this chain of event. They know you're predictable. You're going to go from selling drugs to selling people, bodies, pussy, ass. You're going to sell, sell, sell. They know you're going to do everything except for work. That's why everywhere opposite of work, it is traps, sets. Now I'm going to show you the biggest problem in this country. Everybody thought was a joke because of Diddy. No, you just pray to God it ain't your family. You just pray to God. Oh, y'all better pray. Oh, y'all got kids, loved ones, minors, whoever you claim you got for the future. This about your future being destroyed. It ain't about now. It ain't about you. It's about what they doing. All 3 have been processed into the Oklahoma County Jail on charges of conspiracy to commit human trafficking, acquiring money from illegal activities, maintaining a house of prostitution, and use of a computer. Bingo. What they know, everybody selling their body, they have to use the computer. Now what's going to happen? They're going to come to your house. What did they just get charged with? Prostituting out of the house, whole house. And they got the proof. You did it on a computer. They also know a lot of people got smart, left the hotel, started hoeing up out of houses. They know this. They know this. No, y'all. Keep telling you. The Diddy trial is a distraction for the people that's doing this shit. See, they know the people that's doing this shit right. See, right now we speak is what? Somebody got to pay for a hotel. Somebody got to get that money right now. So they know those are the people watching the Diddy trial, trying to see what's going to happen. Meanwhile, they still doing what they doing. So the Diddy trial doesn't make everybody think, oh, he beat it. That's what's up. Oh, man, we good. Oh, he beat it. Okay, I'm straight. I don't got to worry about that shit. Okay, we out, y'all. We can get this money. Let's go. Yeah, we good. He beat that shit. Yeah, I told y'all you can't get locked up for that shit. I told you. That's the game they playing. Meanwhile, let me bring you up to date. See that? Told you America got a problem, y'all. Operation April Fools. How many times I've been showing y'all this? Huh? Sexual deviance. Sexual deviance. It is so, I told you, these men got flipped, y'all. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know what magic happened. I don't know if it's this 5G phone. I don't know if they spray in the air. But I know two things are fact. It's proven. These men nowadays like opposite sex and youngsters. That's all they like. Maybe so many men that had divorces. Maybe so many men got child support. Maybe they don't want no woman no more. You clearly see it, y'all. I can show you this shit in every state, every city, in every state. I'm also showing you all the men that's going to fucking be gone. And I'm going to keep showing you this shit. Because some of y'all didn't get it. It was out of control. When I kept telling you this shit bigger than Diddy. He is the face of it. You use the rapper to be the commercial. To put everybody on point of what's going down. See, people that know this country know this shit is very, very, very clear. But the foreigners, the ones that's into this shit, they think it's funny. Also, some of them are people not supposed to be in this country, rounded up by ICE too. Some of them. But this was called Operation April Fools, because you always going to be a fool. That's right. Now this one right here, huh? Operation called Back to School. Huh? Keep laughing, dummies. Keep laughing. Keep on thinking it's a joke. Keep on thinking it's content, because that's all you fucking got, idiots. Some of y'all need to look at your own timeline to see how stupid you look. YouTube look like straight trash. That shit look like a fucking elevated TikTok. It look like a lot of broke people on here trying to get their last check, because soon they all gonna be in the fucking street. That's what I see. I see an industry crashing, and I see everybody desperate to get ahead. But what they don't understand, this shit ain't just no content. It's about a crisis. And this crisis ain't gonna stop with Diddy. So I'm gonna tell all y'all, because remember they said a freako is not a Rico. What's the proof? You still got all these freaks right here. And they believe that being a freak ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, ask your question. Why all these damn freaks getting locked up? Why all these freaks get locked up? Freak means minor. Huh? Freak means a lot of shit. Freak means weirdo. A freak will touch a minor, y'all. If they horny, yes, they will. A freak will touch their own family member. If they horny, they freaks. That's right. A freak, you go to their house, you know what they're going to have? Them toys and shit. Freaks. No, y'all. America got a crisis, y'all. I told you. Then everybody on here, they going on the sex registry. Told you. Everybody got tricked and baited. Everybody's a pervert. I guess all these social media timelines had too much ass on it, I guess. Yep. Family, the shit you watching has never happened like this. Never. But guess what? This shit I'm showing you, this from 2022. 2022. I'm showing you to show y'all how long this shit been going on. This is why I had to stop. Guess what else? Diddy also got charges from 2022. Freakoffs. Yup. Cardi B and Young Miami and them there. So I want to show y'all this. This shit been going on. The question is, how many of y'all down with this shit? Huh? How many of y'all down with this shit? Just know, they coming for y'all. They coming, y'all. They coming. From rappers to fans. They coming. They got the list. Yup. They got the list. What's up, Black? Pick one. Today is Diddy. Tomorrow, it might be Will Smith. It might be Jay-Z. Who knows? Either way, a lot of y'all better pray you get some more content. Hopefully, you better pray somebody else get in trouble. That's what you better pray for. Because if this internet slow up, a lot of y'all going to be goodbye. It's right. It's a reason. They're going to get everybody ass out of here. He is wicked and evil. No wicked deed goes unpunished. But look what somebody said. You'll get over it. See that? You'll get over it. All right, then. Because everybody else is a joke. So I'm going to keep laughing at this baby, y'all. That's what I laugh at. When y'all ain't around, whenever I see these pictures, I be laughing my ass off. I told you, man, America's not depressing. I'm never depressed. I know how to laugh. All I got to do is look at these memes, y'all. I be laughing my ass off, y'all. And my day be straight. So now, what you looking at? Public opinion has kicked in, y'all. Some people with Diddy, some people with Cassie, but it's a tiebreaker. Know why it's a tiebreaker? Because now they both got a new lawsuit by a stripper, and now it's fair, it's even now. It's even Steven. Because now Cassie is the main culprit in this one, y'all. She's the main one being accused. Let's look at it again before we get out of here. All right, baby all king. That's right. So look, Cassie and Diddy sued by male escort, claims she gave them STDs, alleges she aborted their pregnancy. You talk about a nasty hoe. You talk about nasty. Family. As far as I know, Cassie could have been a serial disease spreader. Man, she could have man. It's no telling how many people got that disease. Because for one, they said she had something in her mouth. They said it said she had bumps in her mouth. So I know what that means, y'all. And I know that shit never went away. So I know what this fool was doing. Nah, man, he was using her. He was, in my opinion, he was using her for a weapon. Also, what I also said, when you keep hearing stories about Diddy jacking off, maybe he knew Cassie had diseases, but you don't look at that part. Told you already. Already said that. We laughing and joking about, he getting his nipples rubbed, but the whole time, he is not sticking his penis in her. He's filming the shit. Also look at it like he filming her because he blackballing her ass, blackmailing her. You gonna have sex. I'm gonna film your ass. You ain't going nowhere. We got somebody else we gotta set up later. No, I don't wanna hear that shit. That's how I look at it. I look at it like he was using her to knock people out. She ain't want to do it no more. I look at it like he was using Daphne to knock people ass out. She ain't want to do it no more. I ain't stupid. All right, yeah. That's my opinion. Because I said it before, you always hear about him sitting somewhere playing with himself. But I said there's two things. That was him staying off camera. And I also think it's because he know about diseases. He had Kim at home. He had baby mothers. So when I hear about him jacking off, bingo, I got a question. Did anybody hear one story of Diddy participating sex-wise? Did anybody hear that? Out of all this shit you heard, out of all these weeks, all these months, all these damn videos, did you hear one video of Diddy participating in a threesome? You ever heard anything about him pulling out his private part, doing something with somebody with it? Did you hear that? Or you always heard about him being a weirdo, playing with himself, right? He's the diddler, y'all. He was not getting on no damn camera. I also know that that's common sense if you know damn well this chick got STD. And you know damn well you ain't trying to sleep with her like that. And you can't even get head from her because she got fucking STDs. I got Kim. I got those other shit going on. I got woman I got to really lay with. Might got to plant seed in. That's my point. Because that would mean what? Let's look at it like this. If Cassie got STD, Diddy would have it. That means everybody got it. That means his last baby mother, that last baby, that means she got it. Because that was after Cassie. That means Young Miami got it. That's after Cassie. Do you see where this shit going? All right. But nobody knew R. Kelly had STDs. People didn't acknowledge R. Kelly also had a man in his trial. Yes, he did. People that want to acknowledge Usher had a man in his case. Usher didn't make the payout till they was going to bring the man out. But y'all still bought Usher tickets. No. They all are nasty. Hopefully now you accept it. But then again, y'all did accept it because after Usher got revealed to having herpes, you still bought tickets to the show. So they know you a freak because you buy tickets to freaks. You still watch freaks. Today is Diddy. Who's tomorrow? See, it's going to be somebody tomorrow. You're watching today. But you're backwards, so you don't get it. All right? Understand that part. They're nasty, disgusting, and they was giving people STDs on purpose. That's wicked. That is the lowest you can do. Because at least if you stab somebody, they can recover. When you give somebody a disease for life, they can't move on with their life and become psychological. They can't never have love, a decent life that is going to haunt them forever. So it's one thing when you catch it, but it's one thing when somebody willingly give it to your ass. That's them. That's how I look at them. On that note, we're going to close out. We're going to close out. I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all know it's going down. The freak off. The freak off at Nathan's. That went down yesterday. They throwing us clues Diddy might slip and fall because that is true. Just like bro said. People act like this man ain't got to do time. People act like it's over. Somebody might do an American meal on his ass in jail. What's wrong with y'all? Huh? No, to the public, they going to think he's straight. But somehow in that jail. Huh? When I said this for the rip. When I first called him Diddy Epstein, I said, yo, part of that is also he might end up like Epstein. See? That's the part people don't get. He might also end up like Epstein. What else did I say? One of my predictions? I said, yo, y'all, I don't think we ever going to see Diddy again anyway. I don't think we ever going to see him anyway. So guess what? I was not one of those fools think he will get bail. I never believe that shit. As far as that day might be gonna come out some courtroom, hell no. I don't think we ever gonna see him again, man. Even if he get out house arrest, I don't think we're gonna see him again. Because he's disgraced. So that also means he might not never show his face again. He might not be permitted to show his face, and he might not willingly show his face. I don't think we're gonna see Diddy again, y'all. That's my opinion. What up, Vlad Wright? Sandra D. What's up, y'all? Lavish. Holler at y'all later. On that note, y'all enjoy y'all 4th. Get to it. All right. If somebody cooking something, save me some. I pay you to send a FedEx or something. Yeah. On that note, y'all stay tuned. Later, we gonna be chilling. I'm gonna bring the games back too, y'all. So we gonna be playing the game, pick one, all that, laughing and joking, man. And like I said, man, you come to the spot. Don't be boring. Don't be dry and shit. I don't be dry, y'all. Don't come to the. Come on, y'all. Come on, now. I have some spirit. Independence Day is for people that's free. All right. If you're free, you're independent. Independent is not just rap song. It's not just a song. If you're independent, you're free. Enjoy your day. Enjoy yourself. All right. That's it. Other than that, I'ma holler at y'all. Y'all enjoy. I'm sick of their ass. Enough. Close out the week. That's it for them. Holler at y'all later. 1. The baby old king. He is the baby old king. Ain't nobody gonna top him, y'all. He's the highest level of baby oil, man. Ain't nobody, you couldn't buy more baby oil than him if you tried. If we had a competition right now, who gonna buy the most? You can't beat him, y'all. Hell no. Man, I think somebody went to his house and did that shit. I think they put that in his house and took a picture. If this man had this shit in his fucking room, y'all, what the hell is wrong with him? This shit crazy, man. Petroleum dynamite. This is the last time I asked you this shit. Who was those red pumps for? Who was this shit for, y'all? All right. We'll leave it at that. I think he made Little Rod wear those. See that? Certified ass groper. They say they do that in Hollywood. That movie JoJo Dance with Richard Pryor, when I told y'all to watch how they do in Hollywood, that old movie, they showed you when Richard Pryor, when he first made it, that lady came over there and gripped his ass hard. Yup. The woman in on it, y'all. That's what y'all don't get. Y'all don't get it. The woman prep you up. The woman to come in there and start rubbing your booty. Yeah. The same way, bro. She try to stick a finger in you. The woman prep you. The woman the one to get you hot and ready. After that, bro, you ready. Your wife, first, your girl play with that finger first. Then after that, she started talking about you to go get your colon check. That's it. See Diddy, right? All right. That chick, Aubrey O'Day, is an ass groper, which means what? She dirty too. Yes, she is. She basically raping Diddy. That's what she doing. Why did Jadakiss have that skit? I'm going to keep asking you. Raping you records. All right, then. Operation Back to School. You know what that means? I told you, that's how law enforcement be joking on their stupid ass. America's dumbest criminals. They made that TV show for a reason. Because they know everybody in America that does crime is really stupid. That's it. April Fools. This is the name they make for the operation. April Fools. Meaning we're going to catch all these fools in April. April 1st, we're going to catch all these damn fools. That's what it means, y'all. That's it. Oh, yeah, my bad. I forgot. Wendy Williams. There goes Wendy. There goes your auntie, y'all. Wendy Williams' husband is trying to sue to get the money. He broke. Her husband left, cheated on her, but he didn't have a plan. See? You gonna always think you're going to do some shit. But you ain't think when you left Wendy, you was going to go broke. So now, her husband is trying to sue. She's saying she don't got nothing to do with it. Her husband is suing the people that got Wendy money and got her ass in custody. Yes. Here's Wendy. You see this shit? I don't even have the words. Wendy about 60, right? Look at her legs. Why is Wendy dressing like that? Is she a hip-hop granny? Well, hip-hop, man, you never grow up, so some of y'all gonna say she look cute. She look good for her age. No, Wendy looks weird, y'all. Wendy could at least put on some tights. Wendy looks weird, y'all. But when you understand that this game make you a weird old grandma, here you go. We out.